Good afternoon, all of you. Here we have with another class on pair of linear equation in two variables. Yesterday we have seen the introduction. Today we'll continue the next part of this chapter. Before we move on, we'll just recall what we have learned yesterday. What is my first question to Mr. Khaja? Were you present yesterday? Tell me, what is a linear equation? Give me an example. Example of a linear equation. Devender, linear equation. Linear equation example in one variable. 3x plus 5 is equal to 0. Very good. Sit down. Atif, linear equation in two variable. X plus 5y is equal to 30. Very good. Afrin, tell me what is the standard form of pair of linear equations. Pair of linear equations. Pair we have seen yesterday. So in that two equations were there. What is the standard form? Very good. What is the standard form? a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. Next, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Very good. Sit down. Now we'll continue the next part of this chapter where we'll see pair of equations, that two linear equations. In it, here we have a table that shows pair of lines. Okay. We have pair of lines. Pair of lines are represented by pair of equations only which are linear. Why we are saying lines? Because this linear equation they represent lines. Okay, they represent straight line. Always linear equation will represent what? Straight line. So here pair of lines, we have two lines. Instead of a1x plus b1y plus c1, we have 3x plus 2y minus 80 is equal to 0. So here, last bench, please look at the board. Here we have 3x plus 2y minus 80 is equal to 0. Now compare with the standard form of a linear equation in two variable. Tell me what is a1 here. a1 is 3x. See carefully. a1 is 3. Never do mistake by saying adding the variable. a1 is what? 3. What is b1? 2. Who said 4? Okay. Double. What is c1? 80. But you have to say here minus 80 because in our standard form we have plus. And if we have minus here, you have to say here minus 80. So by comparing, we came to know that a1 is, sit down. Tell me Devender, what is a1 again? 3. b1? 2. c1? Minus 80. Never take the variables. If I ask you what is a1, never say 3x. Usually we tend to do mistakes. We write, whenever we have a1, we write, instead of 3, we write 3x sometimes. So that creates problem. Okay, in the problem. So do not write variable in the problem to avoid problem in the problem. Okay, in the solution actually. Sit down. So now here a2, tell me Salwa, Azim. 4. a2 is 4, b2 3, c2 minus 110. Sit down. Now after that we have here a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2. That three things we will do. a1 by a2 means a1 के नीचे a2, b1 by b2, b1 के नीचे b2, c1 by c2, c1 के नीचे c2. So what is our a1? 3. By what is a2? 4. b1 2 by 3. c1 minus 80 by minus 110. So now after this what we have to do? We have to see first what is a1 by a2 and b1 by b2. First you have to check a1 by a2 कितना आया. What is a1 by a2? 3 by 4. Comparison. Okay, a1 by a2 is 3 by 4. What is b1 by b2? 2 by 3. Okay, so this 3 by 4 is not equal to 2 by 3. Don't go for C. अगर A1 by A2 or B1 by B2 अगर equal आया, if you get equal then you check C1 by C2. Is that clear? Our first aim is to check first what is A1 by A2 and B1 by B2. A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by B2. Is it equal? They are different. 3 by 4 and 2 by 3 are different. Sometimes we have to convert into simplest form. That also I will show you. But here there is no simpler form. 2 by 3 is the simplest form in itself. So 3 by 4 is not equal to 2 by 3. So what does it indicate? It indicates that AI means artificial intelligence, algebraic interpretation. Okay, nowadays AI means it is artificial intelligence. But here AI means algebraic interpretation. So what is that algebraic interpretation? We have to see it is consistent and independent. Okay, consistent and independent. You will get graph as intersecting lines and solution one solution. Now what does this all mean? This we understood A1 by 2, this we understood B1 by B2, C1 by C2. Until here we understood that they are not equal. Then after this, what is this extra I have written? Okay, with the help of this pair of linear equations, you are going to draw the lines. Alright, so the lines which you are getting, it will give you an idea before you draw the graph. What idea we are getting here? Consistent and independent. Okay, for example, an intersecting line. Intersecting lines means, okay, intersecting line. Okay, so where we'll draw here. Okay, suppose these lines are intersecting lines. Okay, this is friend A and this is friend B. Okay, friend A and friend B meeting at this place. Okay, at this point they are meeting. Friend A, friend B. Okay, Zohair and Yusuf, don't take me wrong. So friend A and friend B, they are meeting at this point, and after that they are never meeting again. Okay, A अपने रास्ते, B अपने रास्ते. Okay, but they will meet at one point. That is at P. After that, you go on your way, I go on my way. That is independent. A going C raste, B going D raste, independent. Alright, but one time they will meet. So that is why we are saying what? One solution. One solution, one time meeting. Okay, and independent. Independent by nowadays, I want to be independent. Women, usually girls, independent women, working women. So we appreciate that. But now intersecting means like this, meeting at one place. You go your way, I go my way. Okay, are you all getting? Okay, Yusuf and Zohair. Clear? Next. And they have one solution. They are meeting at one point, one solution. Okay. This is the example of intersecting line. When you have A1 by 2 not equal to B1 by B2. First this condition you should remember. Okay, when A1 by B2 not equal to B1 by B2, they are what? Consistent and independent. Independent intersecting lines, one solution. If I say you or if I ask you, if the situation so form that is A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, what kind of things we have? Consistent and independent intersecting one solution. Intersecting one solution. Okay, intersecting one solution. Okay, Jai Telangana. Look here. Next, what happened? Algebraic interpretation. Okay, it's there in the textbook also. You can have a look. Algebraic interpretation, graphical representation. GR means graphical representation like this. Okay, one solution means this line will intersect at only one point. Okay, now we'll go to the second part. What is A1 by 2? 1 by 2. This is 2 by 4. C1 by C2. Okay, now here I said that we have to check whether we can do in simplest form. You can do this in simplest form. 2 and 4. 2 ones are 2. 2 ones are 2. 2 twos are 4. Again you are getting what? 1 by 2. Now in this case you are getting what? 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2 but not equal to minus 30 by. This also we can do in more simpler form but no need to go in that detail. We are getting here 1 by 2, 1 by 2. 30 60 means you will get same 1 by 2 but 30 60 is not there yet. 30 66 is there. So A1 by 2 is equal to B1 by B2 but not equal to C1 by C2. Now in this case they are what? Inconsistent. Now inconsistent and the graph form is what? Parallel lines and no solution. Parallel lines are what? Okay, these are the parallel. Okay, A to C, B to D. No meeting. Okay, okay, no meeting, no ideas matching. Okay, at least one time also not meeting. Okay, so what they are inconsistent. Okay, and the graph is what? Parallel. You go your way, I go mine. Not meeting at one time. Okay, and the no solution because they are not meeting. Okay, there is no. If they are meeting, they'll find out one. If they are meeting, they'll find out one solution. Last two benches, please. Okay, request. Please pay attention. If they are meeting, they'll find out one solution. Okay, either staying together or not staying together. That is the other thing. But they are meeting means one solution will be there. Not meeting at all. You are going your way, I am going my way. When is this case happening? When A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 but not equal to C1 by C2. So what is the algebraic interpretation? Inconsistent. Lines are and they have no solution. Parallel lines means they will have no solution. Alright. Now finally we'll go to the third one. 3 by 1. 6 by 2 by 39. Okay, now here we can simplify this. 3 by 1 is 3 by 1. This is 3 ones are, sorry, 2 ones are, 2 threes are. 3 by 1. Now here we can cancel zeros and zeros. Okay, 13 times 1, 13 times 3. Okay, you will get what? 13 times 1, 13 times 3. That is again 3 by 1. Okay, stand up. Stand up. You stand up. You also stand up. That go back. Go back, please. You both come in the front. Okay. So now here what we have? A1 by 2 is equal to B1 by B2, C1 by C2. Okay. Please. Minus minus get cancelled. All right. Okay, minus minus gets cancelled. So 3 by 1, 3 by 1, 3 by 1. In this case you are getting what? 3 by 1 is equal to 3 by 1 is equal to 3 by 1. That means A1 by 2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. Now the lines are consistent and no dependent. Okay, depend on each other. You can say made for each other. In this case, what happens? You know, here are intersecting lines, parallel lines, and coincident lines. So, suppose this is my line, one more line also will be on that only. Okay, going together, एक के ऊपर एक, and there are many, infinitely many solutions because they are together, no, so they will have infinitely many understanding, many solutions, because everything is okay here. This first also approved, second also approved, third also approved, so consistent and dependent on each other, and they will be like this. Point you will get same, whatever the point you will get for this line also exactly you will get same, and it will have what, many solutions, okay, made for each other. So now let's recall the three situations that we'll see. First is a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. So lines are intersecting. First I will ask about the lines. A1 by 2 is equal to b1 by b2 means lines are parallel. First not equal. Second, a1 by 2 is equal to b1 by b2, lines are parallel. Third one, a1 by 2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. Then the lines are coincidence. Okay, one behind the other. Okay, wherever you go, your network follows. Vodafone you have seen earlier. So here also their understanding matches. That is why they are dependent on each other. Dependent, and they have many solutions, many problems, many solutions. Is that clear? Three situations. First, no understanding. Okay, one solution, you go your way, I go my way. Second way, there is no chance, parallel. Okay. Third, happy life. Okay. Hope you have got this clearly. Our next class will be on. There are three methods in this chapter which are very important, and also word problems. Elimination method, and we have substitution method, and there is one more method that we will discuss all these three methods in detail. Yeah, substitution method, elimination method is there, which are very important in this chapter that we are going to discuss in the upcoming classes. Also, you have word problems based on this pair of linear equations, and you have to draw the graphs. How many kinds of graphs you will get? Three graphs: intersecting, parallel, coincidence. These are the three possibilities. We have already drawn graphs in polynomials. In the same way, in polynomials you had only one equation. Okay, without equal to. Polynomial means there is no equal to there. Without uh, in polynomials you had only one line, so you got only one graph. But here you are having two lines. Okay, so you have to solve it twice. Both the equations you have to solve it twice. This was for today's class. Hope you have got today's topic clearly. Inshallah, tomorrow we'll continue the next part of this chapter. Thank you. Stay healthy, stay safe, learn, practice well for your upcoming. We have very less days for your final exams. Do not take it seriously. Do not waste your time whenever you are at least in the. Do not waste your time, I am saying. Take it seriously. Okay. Take it seriously or do not take it seriously. Take it casual. Be cool. Don't take the pressure. Prepare well. Okay. Utilize the time whatever you have in the school at least. Okay. Do not waste the time in the school. Finally, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay.